everyone, and welcome back to the Cozy Chair. I'm so glad that you are all here today. And I think you are going to be really happy to be here too, because guess what? Today we have a special visitor coming to the Cozy Chair. His name is Bil Lepp. Bil Lepp is one of my very favorite storytellers. He has also written The King of Little Things. If you go back on the channel, you will be able to listen to him read The King of Little Things. He is absolutely fantastic. So everybody, I want you to meet Bil Lepp.
Hi, I'm Bil Lepp back again. Last time I was here, I was doing this book here, The King of Little Things, which I wrote and was illustrated by David Wenzel. This is my new book, The Princess and the Pickup Truck by Bil Lepp, illustrated by my good friend Lottie Looney, who is a very quirky and awesome artist. So here we go. And this is a take, it's sort of an Appalachian take on The Princess and the Pea. So The Princess and the Pickup Truck by Bil Lepp and Lottie Looney. Y'all listen up. Once there was a prince, and he wanted to marry himself a princess. He lived on a farm, on a grange, on a mountain range, and he wanted to marry a real mountain princess. Trouble was, there weren't any around. So he set out to trek the mountains of the world. And you see this really cool map right here. Let's see this illustration. Let me get it on there. Those are actual maps that have the actual mountain ranges that the prince is about to go to. So he ascended the Appalachians and the Alps. He cruised the Caucasus. He roamed the Rockies and hiked the Himalayas. He went to Glass Mountain, checking for ladies with just one shoe. He searched the Sierras for ladies in tiaras. He met many ladies who said they were princesses. But it was hard to tell who was a real princess because, let's face it, princess costumes just aren't that expensive. So he slouched home and he wept to his mama. Mama, I can't find a princess who I know for sure ain't a fraud. I even kissed some of them frauds to see if they would turn into princesses. And his mama said, honey, don't go kissing frauds. You'll get warts. That evening, a terrible storm come up. There was wind and thunder and lightning and snow and hail and branches blowing off trees and all manner of whatnot. Suddenly, there was a knock at the door. And this illustration says, knock on our door and I will sing the song of my people. The prince opened the door and right there were 3 princesses. He was so excited until they said, trick or treat. And then he was like, aw, shucks. The next day, the sun shone bright, and a princess walked down the road. Howdy, I'm a princess, a real mountain princess, she proclaimed, but she didn't look like a princess. Did princesses wear hiking boots and calico dresses and walk around with their hair in messes? You can get a better look at her. There she is. He presented the princess to his mama. Mama took the prince aside and said, I ain't sure she ain't a fraud. We'll just have to test her. What we'll do is, you go pile up 20 mattresses on your pickup truck. Then we'll let her sleep on them mattresses atop that truck. If she don't notice she's sleeping on a pickup truck, we'll know she's the real deal. But mama, we ain't got 20 mattresses. We got 3 regular mattresses, an air mattress, and a blow-up raft, whispered the prince. Well, use what you got, the mama said. So we did. And when he was done, he said, Mama, how is she not gonna notice the pickup truck? Under a heap of mattresses. I mean, I got that pickup truck so princesses would notice me. How's that working out for you? Asked the mama. She pondered the problem and snapped her fingers and said, dust ruffle. That night, they showed the princess to her bed. Your bed is out here in the driveway, up on top of this pile of stuff. Nothing weird about that, right? She climbed right up and fell right off to sleep. And there she is, counting sheep and dreaming about riding on a bucking bronco, which is actually foreshadowing. When they were sure that she was zonked, Mama handed the prince the keys and said, now, you go drive around. Go uphill and downhill, on bumpy roads and on curvy roads. If she don't notice she's on a pickup truck, we'll know she's a real mountain princess. But Mama, said the prince, that's dangerous. She might fall off. Mama made a shushing motion and said, clamp it, which is the best Beverly Hillbillies joke you're going to get all day. I got an idea. And Mama rigged up a seatbelt. The prince was reluctant, but he did as his mama said, and he put the truck in gear and he bumped off down the road. He went downhill, he went uphill, on bumpy roads and on curvy roads. There you can see the princess is tied up with a bow and just her feet are sticking out. He put it in four-wheel drive because this is a children's book, so there has to be obligatory puns, and here they come. He put it in four-wheel drive so he could ford a stream. He dodged a ram. He drove across the tundra. Finally, he was so tired he could hardly stay awake, and drowsy driving is dangerous driving, so he drove home and he parked the truck. The princess was snoring in a most un-princess-like way. The next morning, she came in for breakfast with a smile on her face. "Morning," she said. "How'd y'all sleep?" "Fine," they said, but that was a lie because they didn't have any mattresses. They had slept awful because all their mattresses were on the truck. "How'd you sleep?" they asked. "I slept great," she said. "Best night of sleep I ever had. Dreamt I was riding on a bucking bronco all night long." And then they knew she was a real mountain princess. Nobody but real mountain royalty can sleep on a pickup truck like that. And they lived happily ever after, sometimes in two-wheel drive, sometimes in four-wheel drive, but they always managed to thrive. The end. And there they are, happily ever after, with the dog and the frog watching them go. Bil Lepp and Lottie Looney, The Princess and the Pickup Truck.
Wasn't that fabulous? He did such a great job. Thank you, Bil Lepp, for coming on the Cozy Chair today. Now, if you want to hear more from Bil Lepp, go to leppstorytelling.com and you can see his book and his storytelling and so many wonderful things. So I hope you have fun coming to know Bil Lepp even more. Thanks so much for coming to the Cozy Chair, and I hope you come back for more stories and fun. See you next time. Bye-bye.